Well, hello and welcome back everyone to my channel. So today I got something very special uh, books or comics I have with me, which is a once in a lifetime event, I should call it. It is a DC Marvel crossover event, JLA Avengers and other DC Marvel crossover comics, as you can see here with me. This is JLA Avengers series, and this is the same JLA Avengers series, but it is published in Gotham Comics, and this was originally published in by collaboration of Marvel and DC. And here are some another DC crossover event, DC versus Marvel comics. I will also show this to you. And this is the poster that they used to give with this issue, JLA Avengers Part 1. As you can see, free poster inside. This is the poster they used to give. Then here are the small size issues, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3 and Part 4. These are the small size issues that they published in India, and whether these are the bigger size issues as comparison, you can see bigger size issues. I have two, issue number 1, I have two JLA Avengers. Then they changed the name, as they decided to uh, name the first issue as JLA Avengers, then second issue as Avengers JLA, then third JLA Avengers, and so on. These are the 4-issue miniseries. Again, title was Marvel and DC, again DC and Marvel, so they decided to name it like that only, that's why. But you can call it JLA Avengers or Avengers JLA, whichever you want. And these are Gotham Comics, but they kept the name same, JLA Avengers. Okay. And issue 2, this is the issue 3 and issue 4. Okay, now I have here with me some DC versus Marvel, or Marvel versus DC, same name issues. This was the crossover event. These were also published earlier than JLA Avengers story, somewhat different, but again these are some unique crossover events. I will go through this also, as you can see. Part 3. Comment down below which cover you like the most. Then I have some access stories, DC Marvel. This is the character Access, which is owned by both DC and Marvel, and this character jumps from DC, Marvel, and back and forth to and fro to the universes. Okay, this is something amazing cover, Superman holding Mjolnir and Captain America's shield. So let's remove these packets and see what are the inside pages look like. So here I open this JLA Avengers issues, all the issues. So let's check it, what are the inside pages look like. Signing very nice actually, because they were kept in board and baked properly. That's the reason. This story starts with Grandmaster and Krona discussing about the merging of two universe, and its story continues. You have to read it to find out what are the consequences actually. Yeah. The story revolves around these artifacts from both the universes, as you can see, and two teams, Avengers and Justice League, both meet up finally. As you can see, these were first published by Marvel Comics in September 1st, 2003. So yeah, this is the first issue. Both are basically the same. So next issue is issue number 2. Nice spread case, as you can see, and these were bound with this cover, as you can see, and this issue was published by DC Comics in again 2003. Yeah, the story continues. Krona and Grandmaster, then C is the form on being that contains one universe, Marvel or DC. Yeah, story continues. Both the team tries to collect these artifacts, all the 12 artifacts that were shown in the first issue, and in between they discuss, they try to team up, they fight, and yeah, Galactus also appears. Thus the second issue also ends. This was the Gotham issue, as you can see, but as you can see, paper quality and size were not that great compared to the issue that I have shown, but they used to sell it in 25 rupees, which was very cheap back then compared to the actual price of $5.95 that they used to print and sell these issues. Okay, then comes the part 3. This was again published by Marvel Comics in 2003. All the issues contains beautiful spread pages. Let's see what are the inside pages again. As you can see, both the art, Marvel and DC Universe, finally collides, and they have to solve it with various steps. Yeah, again, this is the Gotham counterpart, but quality, as you can see, pages are not that great compared to these issues. Then here is the fourth part and conclusion to the story of collision of these two universes. This was published by DC Comics, but this issue got delayed for a very long, not that much very, but compared to the other issues, this took a long time because George Perret, the legendary artist behind the creation of these arts, he's actually got a little bit injured by drawing this great piece of art. As you can see, he drawn many characters in one single cover. So this got delayed for a bit, but finally they concluded the story. As you can see, all are saying Avengers assemble, but both the universes exist in the same continuity, and finally they have to work together to solve the problem. Do try to read the story, as it is one of the greatest crossover event to be published ever by Marvel and DC, and this kind of crossover events are very rare, and I don't think this is going to happen ever again. They concluded with this egg-like structure in this story, but never continued from this part, and so does the story of JLA Avengers ended with these 4 issues. So yeah, here is the end of JLA Avengers part. So let's now move on to the DC Marvel crossover, DC versus Marvel issues. Okay, let's see in the inside pages of DC versus Marvel comics. So these were published in early 1996. Let's see, 1996 by DC and Marvel Comics collaboration. As you can see, the quality of these issues are looking very nice. Okay, here the inkers and pencilers, they use several characters, so that's why they use different artists that were popular that time. As you can see, Fantastic Four, Green Lantern, Spectre, Kingdom Come was also published during that time. Here are some character bios, as you can see. Yeah, they were doing some official voting who would be the winner for these rounds: Batman versus Captain America, Hulk versus Superman, and so on. So they continued that in this issue number 2. As you can see, these were the artists. Then they concluded some fights in here. Green, that one, Silver Surfer and Superman ads were also there. They showed DC and Marvel characters in these 2 forms who were fighting for existence. Then ultimately they decided to conclude this story with a twist that we will find out when you will read it, or I will give some hint but can't tell that story as it will be spoiler for all of you guys. Next, here comes Hulk versus Superman cover. nice looking cover here. Yeah, Jubilee, then Robin. The story continues here. They introduce this character whose name is Access, and this character jumps from one universe to another universe, and that's the story, that's the power of that character. And ultimately the Amalgam Universe is formed by that Wonder Woman and Storm, combining both the characters. As you can see, Hulk versus Superman, Captain America versus Batman. Yeah, the Amalgam Age of Comics. This storyline led to the formation of the Amalgam Universe. As you can see from this last issue of DC versus Marvel, they led to something called universe consisting of amalgamation of two characters from DC and Marvel, and ultimately led to formation of this universe. Yeah. Again, the access characters appear here. This is the end of this fourth issue. Now finally let's get into this Access stories, the story of this Access character. Here are the Access issues. So this is the first issue of Access character. This story continues from DC vs Marvel miniseries, and this was published in 1996. As you can see here, this is the Access character, and many DC and Marvel characters have a cameo here. And this is the story description from DC versus Marvel comics and Amalgam comics. Then the story continues. As you can see, Venom appears, and can you guess who Venom is going to fight in this issue? No, it's not Spider-Man, it's Superman. Superman and Venom are fighting here in this universe, in this issue of Access Comics. And as you can see, both Spider-Man and Superman are appearing here. This story continues in this issue 2. Here Robin and Jubilee. Both the characters, and Two-Face. Scorpion appears. The story continues. Doctor Strange enters. As you can see, Scorpion and Jubilee and Batman. Dr. Fate. Yeah. Batman and Doctor Strange. All the X-Men. And Justice League. So here's come the ending of this video. Hope you all find this video interesting, and this was my very precious collection, my precious possession I have here with me. I have shown all of my this crossover event issues in this video. Hope you guys all enjoyed it, and do like and subscribe and comment about your opinion regarding these crossover events and what do you guys want to see next in the video. Until then, see you in the next video. Bye bye.